Opinions. I am your host, Ms. Kiki Armani, and I have a variety of co-hosts in the building today, and I will allow everybody to introduce themselves. How about that?
What's poppin'? It's your boy Rio. I'll let your boy.
Hey, my name's Mariah.
It's the artist what we know as Duddy.
All right, and today we are going to talk about a little bit of everything, a little bit of Kansas City. We'll talk about relationships a little bit. We'll talk about if you're single, if you're married. We'll talk about events coming up. We'll just talk about a lot of stuff today. So, to get started, you heard Tink on the intro, and I heard a little birdie told me that she's coming to Kansas City. So I feel like Rio being Rio Entertainment, you should tell us a little bit about Tink and ticket sales and where we can purchase those and all of that.
Oh yeah, what's poppin'? Yeah. Old Tink coming to the city. It is. Yeah, October the 3rd. It's going down 6 o'clock. Tickets going crazy already. We just sold 100 of them already, man. I put them on sale yesterday. Me and my team, we working hard, diligently make this thing real poppin'. So yeah, she ready. And it ain't just gonna be no 2 or 3 songs. She doing 40 minutes.
So real concert.
Real concert. First time ever. She ain't
Never been to Kansas City.
Never came to Kansas City.
Okay. So October 3rd, and where can we get tickets from?
Right now tickets is on sale. You can go through my or call, text 816-806-1010. That's 816-806-1010, or hit me up on Facebook through Mario Gray.
Alright, so Tink will be in the building October 3rd. And then we also have Duddy, you got an event coming up this Saturday, right?
This Sunday, that is correct.
Sunday? Okay. So Queens, is it Queens Cup?
Yep, it's Queen's Cup.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So Queen's Cup is a interactive sip and paint experience for the ladies.
And you're hosting it, or you?
Yep. So I'm the host. We also have vendors there. It'll be food provided, drinks, games, trophies, a little bit of everything.
Okay, and where's the event held at?
It's gonna be at the 9.
Okay, so Queens Cup at the 9 this Sunday, August 30th. Are tickets still on sale for this event?
Yep, tickets is sale in my bio. Instagram page is AFKADUDDY. It's AFKADUDDY.
All right, and then Miss Mariah. So you also have an event this Sunday for the kids going back to school. So tell us a little bit about that.
We have a back to school event at Harris Park this Sunday. It's a back to school event. We got 500 backpacks full of supplies, headphones, masks, hand sanitizers. We got horseback riding, games, bounce houses, free food. Everything is free. It's a back to school family affair.
All right,
They got drill teams there too.
Drill
Oh
team.
yeah, we do got drill teams, dance teams. I forgot about that. Drill teams, dance teams. It's just gonna be a good Sunday.
All right, so that's also this Sunday at Harris Park. What time can people expect to come out?
2 o'clock.
2 p.m. So Harris Park is the place to be at during the day. Get your kids ready to go back to school, whether it's virtual or if they're actually going in person. Be at Harris Park this Sunday at 2 p.m. And then later on that night, meet Duddy at Club 9 for Queen's Cup, the Sip and Paint experience. So we're gonna just jump right into the podcast. What y'all want to talk about?
You know, I'm down for whatever. You know?
Down for whatever?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
So, okay, since you down for whatever, are you single or not?
For me? Yeah.
Mr. Rio?
Yeah, at the current moment, I'm single. You know.
Are
Ready
you
to
looking,
mingle.
and what do you look for in a woman?
I don't want no nagger. Know that I don't be sitting on my ass all the time. You know, I'll be busy, so don't be nagging. Know that, you know, it might be times for me and my business partner, we might be at a meeting for 7, 8 hours.
So what does nagging mean? Because Mariah, I'm sure you can, agree with me that I feel like all women kind of nag to some degree. So when you say nagging, like what specifically are you saying it's a no?
Give an example.
See, when we first started, me and when we first started going to these meetings and stuff, she used to nag. And that's my dog.
Mariah.
She used to,
Okay.
Mariah used to nag to where, yeah, she used to nag to where we used to be in there, phone used to ring 3-4 times. So then she, came to grips like one time she had to come. She came there and she sat there the whole time, and she like.
Because what are y'all doing for 7 to 8 hours?
Right, but what was we doing?
Playing around.
Stop playing.
Nah, y'all was like conducting business.
We was putting in that work, and she like, dang, I need to leave. So I mean, I guess sometimes y'all need to see that. Women need to see it, but if we doing our thing, we doing our thing. If we working.
I just feel like it's a formal line of communication. Like, if I haven't heard from you in hours and hours and hours, the most you can do is just say, like, hey, I'm still here. Or if we have plans and your plans run over because you're at a meeting and you don't communicate those things, that triggers a woman. Like, damn, we have plans. Like, but you're still at this meeting knowing that we have plans, so therefore I'm mad now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to nag because it's just a form of communication.
And men lack in being proactive.
Yes.
See, but sometimes
You want me to be like, oh, because I was at that meeting that one time you was there for
But
8
Bess,
hours.
listen. Sometimes if I'm in a meeting, and if I be like, oh nah, if we planning something, if we in that thing and we got something going, we stirring up that crock pot.
Y'all brainstorming.
Yeah, we brainstorming. We putting something together. I don't have no time. If I look up, 3 hours or 4 hours have passed on because we actually doing something. We don't know. But if I be like constantly checking my phone, like, oh man, I gotta text, then my thoughts are somewhere else. I gotta be focused.
I feel like you have to be focused when you do conducting business, but when you're in a relationship, you still have to communicate with your partner, because that if you hate nagging, your proactiveness will eliminate the nagging because you already communicate like, hey babe, we running late, we still in the lab, thinking about this and collaborating on that, and you know what I'm saying? But y'all have to be proactive. So Duddy, are you single? Cause you quiet over there.
I am single.
So what qualities do you look for in a woman?
Positivity, optimistic, hustler, graceful. We gotta be some grinders.
Okay, so hustler.
You said some big words over there, boy. Shit,
Hustler.
baby girl, I just need you to be cold. That's it.
Basically.
Yeah.
So why are you single?
Focusing on my business.
Okay, so the pain keeps you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not looking to be in a
I
relationship.
mean,
right
I'm
now.
looking wherever our paths cross. I mean, not cross that path.
Okay. So the other day on Twitter, I dropped a tweet and said, "Do men mind if women shoot their shot? Like, should women shoot their shot? And if for me and Mariah, I would say, would you shoot your shot at a guy?" So I'll let the men answer. Do y'all feel like it's okay for women to shoot their shot at y'all? Does it make you feel a way? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
That means she ain't scared. I mean, I think majority of the time women just accept who shoots their shot at them, and then complain about the people who shoot the shots rather than them shooting their shots at the right people that they want. Because I mean, y'all ain't gonna miss no really shots unless y'all just ain't confident with yourself.
Shit, that's real toots. That shit, I done had something shooting air balls. I mean,
It's gonna happen.
but as a guy, I mean, even though when a woman shoots that shot, I mean, you can't be so thirsty and just accept anything that comes to you. But the world that we live in, it has evolved. So now it's like, I don't want to say fully that the roles have changed all the way, but they have to a certain extent, because now women actually does that. Now women are getting your inbox and throw a basketball in your inbox.
So are women thirsty? Can women be thirsty?
Baby girl, listen. I was on live today, right? I was on live today, and I pulled up to Sonic's on live. So when I pulled up to Sonic's, this girl, I ordered, and I was like, anybody want some? So she hopped in my inbox, and she was like, hey, I want some Sonic. So I'm like, oh, okay, what you want? She's like, oh, I'm at work, but when can we go? I'm leaving here soon. When can we go? So yeah, she's shooting her
she
shot.
shot her shot.
She shot her
But baby
shot.
girl, you can't get no Sonics. Like, come on now.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
gotta go a little
but
bit
if that's all it
further.
take, hey, let me give you a breakfast burrito, and that's it, with some grape jelly and.
So, Duddy, you gonna accept the shot if she shoot her
No,
shot?
I didn't say I was gonna always accept the shot.
No, but I'm saying, so if it's a girl that you attracted to, she shoot her shot.
Oh, yeah,
It's cool for
yeah,
you.
We in that thing.
We in
Yeah,
the-
we definitely in there.
So y'all okay with women because old-fashionedly the man is supposed to
That's-
seek after
Right.
the
That's
woman.
outdated, though.
So it's outdated. Y'all feel like it's okay.
So
for
you
women
wouldn't
to
shoot your shot?
I'm definitely gonna shoot my shot.
Ain't no question.
Ain't no questioning.
My bestie gonna
I
shoot
feel like
that
if
thing.
it's something I want, I'ma get it.
Ain't no question. You
Man,
gonna go ahead.
woman, business, money, whatever it
That's
is,
how it
I'ma
should
shoot
be.
my shot.
You wouldn't shoot your shot, Mariah?
My shot is shot
You
Oh
know?
yes,
in the hook.
she's with
You're right,
somebody. So yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
So did you shoot your shot in your relationship, or
yeah,
did
I shot my shot.
Okay.
So you can find
Slam
out
dunk.
about women shooting their shot.
Like I just feel like if it, like she said, if it's something that I want, like I'm not that to just keep on playing. I'ma just get what I want.
Okay. All right. Hey,
Hey,
hold
Rio, you got something to
on.
say?
Oh my
We
God.
gonna back up for 2 seconds because
I'm not
Bestie
doing that.
put that thing back on
I'm not
because
doing that.
Bestie just said, I don't care if it's man, woman, baby girl. That's what I'm talking about. So now this is what I'm saying, right? So now it's the norm for women to like women. How do you feel about that?
How do I answer this question? I don't go with fads or whatever is
The trends.
popular. Like I feel like I knew that I like girls probably at 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? Like I already knew back then, so I don't go with fads or nothing like that. Like I'm not gonna do something just because it's popular or it's trending or you know what I'm saying? So I can't answer why so many girls liking girls now. Like
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. And I honestly feel like it's a freak thing and not really a actual lesbian thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I just feel like
they don't
just
act
freaks.
like they just super gay. They just be like they want to have fun, but they want to do it all. It ain't like a one-time thing.
I don't know. You know, I'm straying away
Duty,
from
what you think, man?
the lesbian life
About-
these days.
About women liking women?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just think it's for fun. Like I think
Yeah.
the new norm is fun.
I think it's
Like,
liquid courage, though.
you know, like a lot of women just like to have fun. I don't think being gay is what a lot of women want to do. Like I just think that they know, like I'm a girl, so I know what a girl wants. So I know what can turn a girl on because I'm a girl. So it's like it's the new norm kind of for like girls to like girls. That's how I feel.
So
Yeah.
do y'all think that the ain't shit niggas push them to be curious to trying out girls as a last resort?
Because nowadays it's the norm for dudes too.
I think the girls be wanting
I
more
feel
than
like if a man has to push you to like a woman, then you're not gay.
Exactly.
We're going
You
through a
just
phase,
you
you
trying to
hurt,
see
you know
what
what I'm saying? Like,
you know.
Yeah, I don't. I've never been that type of bitter to where this nigga fucked up, so now I'm gonna go sleep with a bride. Like, that's weird to me.
I think when I get in a relationship, my woman gotta like women.
I feel like you just have so many different things that a woman has to have or what she shouldn't do. Like that's not realistic.
I'm
And
like
that's
he
why
lives in a fairy
single.
tale world.
Yeah, like you
that
have
is-
too many. She can't do this. She can't do that. I need to do this. I need to do that, and it's just not realistic.
Nah.
Do you feel like you can find a woman that you really have planted in your brain?
Are you
Yeah,
talking to a
no,
woman
see,
now?
look,
I mean, it's
I'ma
like a
be,
billion out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Just look at
I'ma
one.
be like,
Who's the
like-
woman that you talking to now?
Interesting.
she's gorgeous.
Is she a
about
dancer?
herself. No.
This nigga a liar.
No, she's not.
No, he's
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's nice looking. Shout out to Jade. You know, she's nice looking. She's cool.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm trying to see. You know,
Trying to see what's happening.
yeah, she's cool. Yeah, me and hers, we real
vibe.
close. We vibing right now. See, but a lot of times I talk a lot, but I might say some things. But I want a best friend. That's what I want.
Yeah.
If I can get a best friend, we in there.
In the game.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you have to grow to have a best friend. It's
Right.
nothing that you just get off the back. So your best friend's gonna nag, your best friend's gonna trip, accuse you sometimes, y'all gonna fall out. But that's what's gonna mold you guys together. So therefore you know her dislikes and her likes, and so you go in the back just thinking that everything is supposed to be perfect.
No, I think you're supposed to build up because I look at like I'm real close to a couple females and like Kiki. Shout out to Kiki Armani, you thick. But I look at her a lot and I learn a lot from her, and like I look at her and I be like, hey, you know, that's how I want my girl to be because she's very respectful. She's a woman in the I don't know about in the background, but she's a woman in the street. She take care of business, and I never hear her just like nagging or doing this da 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 da. She's like a best friend.
But
And
as
some
your-
people might say
But
she
as
think
your
like a
best
nigga,
friend
but
being your best friend, you're not gonna know the background of her life because she's just your best friend. So
but
when
he
you
does.
look
No, we
for,
talk.
He does.
No, we
but I'm
talk.
saying when you looking for a best friend, a relationship is totally
Right.
different because like your guys are having sex. You know when you bring sex into any type of relationship, it can shift.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as I know, and that's
So when
true,
y'all not
but
having
I'm
sex,
saying,
it's like the perfect. I
no, but I'm
have
saying with
dudes
her,
that I don't
her and
have
her
sex
guy,
with, but they
her
are
and
like
her guy,
honest friends.
her and her guy, she be like cool.
But
be
she
cool.
had to get that way though. They've been together for how long? Y'all been together?
We've been together for 6 years, but I feel like that's just my personality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Because-
her. That's who she is.
But
Like,
it's not a realistic thing for a woman to me. You know, just me stepping outside of myself, I feel like I'm kind of like a nigga. So that's why it's like super cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just nonchalant. I don't like to nag. It's not my thing. I don't like to argue. It's not my thing. Like, you know, if it's something that I don't like, I do address it. I'm very vocal. And then, you know, if I don't talk to you for a couple days because we ain't get along, that's cool. You know, I ain't tripping. But I ain't about to.
But you know,
I just
sometimes
feel like I don't want to stress myself out because I've been in relationships at a younger stage where it was like I live for this man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't never want to be fucked up about nobody that bad to where I lose myself. So if it requires me losing myself, it's too expensive. I can't afford it.
right.
I think that come from a lot from a female when they had a troubled past and they haven't let that past go, and going forward they bring all that extra baggage into that new relationship. I think that has a lot to deal with, a lot of it.
It could be.
And some girls
Trust
like
issues.
yes, trust issues. They
insecurities.
might have been molested as a child, and like their dad wasn't around or something like that, and they never felt love. So, or they ex used to beat on them and stuff. So instead of them, you know, coming into a relationship fresh, they bring in that extra baggage, and that's what hinders them from being happy.
Yeah.
I think that's what
I can agree with that. I think people, including myself, jump from relationship to relationship, and there honestly needs to be a healing process in between situations because some things happen and you do carry baggage into, you know, other situations, and people just be looking to be the next person. I know for me, it's a no. It's a hard no. Like if I ever get divorced, I'm taking me time because I've never had me time. There was always somebody waiting, and I'm just like, shit, I ain't doing shit else. Like,
Right.
cool.
But just imagine being with somebody for so long, and I healed for 9 months, and when I got into a relationship, everything shifted just like I was in my past. Just as like, I don't know how long the healing process could be because people say like you can't talk to somebody to get over somebody, but I feel like when you're talking to somebody that's loving you, showing you what real love is like, it'll shift your past away. So I just feel like when you with somebody so long that you're used to verbal abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, it's something that it happened to you for so long. It's like I need somebody to show me what love is. So it's like if I'm not getting it from somebody, it makes you just like go down into a depression stage. So that's why I do feel like when you do talk to somebody else, you're gonna carry your past no matter what. But that person, if they love you like they say, they're gonna heal you. Because I feel like in my relationship, my fiance now, he was still married when I met him. And he was hurting from his marriage, and I was hurting from my relationship. So therefore, we came into a situation hurting. So it was like we either gonna heal each other or we're gonna hurt each other even more. So what we did was we talked his out, we talked mine out. So now, like, as we're still growing out, we're still healing each other. Like, just period. Like, so that's why I feel like you saying that the past is gonna come with you no matter what. You can't sweep your past under a rug and expect for it just to never come back, because what if you see your ex that did that to you? You're gonna have flashback memories. So it's like if the person that you with loving you like you say, he's gonna heal you to let you know like I'm here to love you no matter what. That's just not me.
See, we know your past is gonna come with you, but we saying that you can't allow that to affect the way you move into your relationship. You can't bring that extra baggage and be like, okay, he used to do this, so I know you're going to do this.
Yeah.
He used to do this, so I know you're out. He used to say he's going to play basketball. So when you go to the gym, you saying you at the gym now, you're cheating because he was doing that.
Right.
Yeah, no matter what it is, we can't forget our past. Just like with my situation, like everybody know I did a lot of time. So I had met this girl when I got out, but I could never forget that everybody left me like stranded. Nobody looked out for me while I was gone. So I was bringing all of that on there, like, why should I give you my all and when I was gone, nobody looked out for me.
Right.
So that was me bringing that, and then she was a good girl. She's married now. I missed out on the blessing because I was bringing all of that.
Yeah, you were broken.
Right, I was broken.
Yeah. But I think too, like Mariah said, did you have something you was gonna say? You're so quiet over there. But like Mariah was saying, if two people come into a situation and talk about it, I think we, especially as a black community, we just get into situations and it just be a situation. Then next thing you know, we in a relationship. I don't think we're mature enough to say, hey, this is what I come with, this is what's going on with me.
Right.
You know, is this baggage too heavy for you to carry before we get into situations like that?
See, because we don't do it no more because now, I mean, we get into relationships in 2 weeks now. But in the past, it used to be 2 or 3 months before we get in a relationship.
When is the earliest for you to announce your baggage? What will be the acceptable time?
I feel like in the beginning, the relationships be so bomb. So I feel like when you first get in a relationship, y'all gonna talk about your past because you're gonna be like, so what happened with you and your ex?
Right.
That's something that everybody talks about in a relationship that are in a whatever entanglement when you first get together.
Do you end on easy or do you kind of just like?
I think
it just depends on the vibes.
Yeah, I think in the talking phase, no, because y'all still trying to figure out if y'all for each other. But once y'all feel like it's a vibe, you know, I'm feeling you, I'm feeling you, feeling me, and y'all get to talking about being exclusive and all of that, because you still, even though it's your past, you still want to protect your secrets, you want to protect yourself, so you don't want to expose all that on somebody that is not in it for the long haul or not going to be around, you know, to help you through the things. So for me, I would probably say I would wait till after the talking phase, like to make sure that you actually gonna be around before I expose, you know, all of my hurt.
So after the talking phase, that's after you hit.
So how many phases go into the talking phase?
I mean, I don't know because it's a vibe for me.
Right.
Like I can't really put a time step on it.
Still be in the
talking.
Yeah, for sure.
Because every time after y'all had sex, that's when things change. She starts to
Emotions
go
grow.
crazy. She starts hanging out.
Not if y'all got a mutual agreement, because I had a mutual agreement. I had a mutual agreement.
You had a mutual agreement. Y'all about to get married now.
Now, but what I'm saying is, in my relationship, I'm just speaking real. We had a mutual agreement. It
And
was
what
just
was
gonna
that?
be us sleeping with each other. You talk to who you want to talk to.
And now
My
what?
partner couldn't handle that, so we got into a relationship because it was something that he couldn't handle.
Period.
And I'm like, okay, that's
Because she
fine.
got that walk.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
You're coming back. Because you was after
He
that.
said, I don't want nobody else to have it.
So I'm like, okay, so this is some. That's why I said, like, if y'all have a mutual agreement that we're gonna just do this with each other, and you can, okay, that's a mutual agreement. But if y'all in there, like, I want to be in a relationship with you. If you don't express to me that you want to be in a relationship with me, then you know that's just what it is.
Them mutual agreements don't never work. Once, cause
I
once.
feel like they do.
They do work if y'all both on the same page. We was vibing for a minute,
Nah.
and then next thing you know, I'm like, he's seen it. Like when he's seen, like, oh, she's actually talking to another dude. Like, oh no, like you thought it was just gonna be
Ah, that reality
you.
set in.
And I'm like, no, you do you. I
They
didn't
got
need
hot
we come
So you
together
ain't never
and
get
have
mad?
some-
You ain't never got mad at him?
Contract.
Yeah, I did get
So
mad
it
at
was
him.
both. Yeah, don't just
No,
act like
no,
it
when we
was
got
just-
in a relationship,
Wait,
no, it was never
don't
me.
come try to
No,
take
it's
it
okay.
down.
Hold on.
No, it's
Don't try to
okay.
take
Because
them
if Tim was here, he'll tell you. When we got into a relationship, I was never mad at no girl that he talked to.
No,
Never.
I'm saying before. You were saying that before y'all got in a relationship, you was like, he'll see you talking to somebody and you'll get mad.
No.
But baby girl.
But baby boy, if he was here, he will let you know, like, no.
So, but I'm saying, so you never doing y'all little
Entanglement.
Entanglement.
I never
You
got
never
mad at him.
trip.
Never.
Women 9 times out of 10. the
Well, let me
women
let you know
start
I'm that 1 out of 10 that didn't trip.
It's 2 of us.
You heard me, 2 out of 10. I didn't trip. Because I got in a relationship because he said, you know what, it's either me or them. Tim was loving on me, so
Y'all
I'm like,
can
you
never
know what?
handle
At
it.
all. When you see somebody, you know what you doing.
Y'all set up situations and be like, oh yeah, da 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 da. But when you feeling it, y'all feeling the chick, y'all cannot handle it.
I'm one of them. You know, I ain't gotta say nothing, man. I ain't never tripped with no female or nothing like that. So I guess
You
I'm.
a gigolo.
Yeah, you.
Nah.
Well,
I'm-
you just-
Because he ain't never tripped, he a gigolo?
He just saying you ain't
I got
no
feelings
wop.
though.
You
Yeah,
just
I
ain't
had.
been no wop.
I had some moist. No, I had that Mac. That Mac.
So, do you ever had some WAP that make you want to be like, hey, I'm gonna lock you down?
Dude, he be eating that mug.
I've
Goddamn
never had
beer.
some WAP. Pretty sure I've seen WAP before.
But it's nothing that you want to lock down.
Not right now.
Damn, you don't remember?
So, have you had a one night stand, or have you ever had a situation where you agreed to have a one night stand and then it turned into an entanglement?
Damn. Possibly.
Possibly, yes or no.
Hey,
Dude
dude,
don't
this
wanna-
is, hey, look,
he
hey,
don't
dude,
wanna-
dude,
it's
this is unapologetic
Yes.
opinions, man.
Unapologetic
Come on, man.
opinions. We not judging. This is
Yeah.
a judge-free zone.
Speak up, man.
So having some WAP that turned into an entanglement.
Yeah, so like you had a one night stand, y'all was just like, you know, we gonna do our thing and we gonna go our separate ways, and that it is what it is. And then it was that WAP. So you had to double
So
back a
you'd
couple
be like,
times.
all right, let me test that out. Yeah. Yeah, I had that before.
Don't be so quiet. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like,
Dude,
you
have you
just,
been getting some Cody cat?
Nah, man, I want a drought right now, man.
Ah, man.
why is that? Like,
I
you
gotta,
got your
I'm looking for a
business.
new
COVID-19
WAP. I'm looking for
drought.
I'm looking for a new WAP.
New WAP. Okay,
New WAP.
so y'all here do the
So,
With
so
that
you
WAP.
get some
so
WAP.
what do you do in a cold, like, since we can't go out, how do you meet people? How do you find
Duty
people?
go out.
Like, what do you do?
Duty's active.
It's the art, man. The art takes me to good places where I see good cheese and fine wine. So I
To
gotta
new
be
heights.
able to
You looking for a perfect woman or something, man.
Let's not get started on you because that's what you're looking for.
For sure.
Perfect?
Yes.
Nah, they ain't gonna be
She
perfect.
can't have this. She can't do this.
Nah,
she can't.
I mean, see, listen. I bring something to the table, right? So why would if I pull up, see, she over here talking crazy, but Kiki, if I pull up with somebody Kiki gonna frown her face up. She gonna look like bestie. Like, what's going on? I can't
If
pull up
it's
with
a
just no
straggler,
anything.
I give him the benefit of the doubt because I know he owns some, you know, you know what I'm saying. So I don't even. But when I see somebody a straggler too many times, then I'm like, I'm side eyeing my guy. Like, what type of time was you on? Like, she was supposed to be a hit and miss type of situation. Like, what?
See, that's bestie right there. See, but a dude, when you got a dude that come with everything, you know, I mean, not everything, because I ain't perfect, but I cook, I clean, you know, I work. I mean,
Yes.
I got house
You
standards.
cannot fucking.
What you want to
That
bet?
taco meat in that group chat was difficult. I was pissed as
My guy cannot barbecue.
Looks are deceiving. Look at
Look at what?
look at your edges,
Look
but
at
you
your
still got
hairline.
good hair.
But look at your hairline and you still got a little bald spot in the back. So we just all.
What you
Don't
say?
come for her because we talking about your taco meat and your barbecue.
Man, listen,
Next, you
I
break.
cannot barbecue. But baby girl, I can cook some cornbread, some green beans out the can, and some macaroni and cheese.
Out the box.
Where's
Out
the
the
meat?
box. And some corn. Yeah.
Out the key.
Oh my god.
Why not? But it's making it.
It's better than Alfredo.
It's a lot of females out here, they niggas ain't even got no kitchen unless they at their
Girls
mama house.
That's
The
true.
girls only eat rotel and Alfredo, so as long as you got that.
What is that? 25 and under or something? I'm not really sure. Like, you know.
No, I'm just playing.
I got with Tim and I eat. I ain't gonna lie, I eat.
Tim cook.
Yeah, Tim can cook. And Tim family, they cook too. Like, them ain't like no stragglers. Those is big meals. Like,
So
I
if
eat
the man's
out
cooking
there.
and he in the game.
I just, like, being with Tim actually molded me into cooking because I didn't cook.
I'm
But,
not,
like,
I'm not that kind of wife.
Tim is like, I want some food. I'm like, okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna get in
you
here and
know,
figure it
your house
out.
and that thing was fire.
Like, I can cook.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
not
just
nothing
saying,
that
like,
I just want to sit
Yeah,
in.
like
I'm not.
every day, 7 days a week, I'm not doing no cooking.
I'm not.
Right, you can cook.
You just came over my house and ate.
I ate that breakfast that Tim cooked. But baby girl, that burrito you cooked
You said it. What was wrong with it? You said it was too hot.
and nasty.
It was a grilled. I mean, it was a fried. I mean, a buffalo burrito. It was nothing wrong with that.
That motherfucker need to go back to Buffalo, New York.
He's so boozy because he sat there and ate that burrito. You
I
had
ate
a
the
whole
whole
half,
thing?
a whole half, because it was big.
Right, because I was holding my breath. I couldn't hold my breath no
Yeah,
more for
you're
the
just-
other half.
Yeah, thank God
I
I
don't
ate that
think-
taco meat.
I don't think
Watery
cooking is a
taco meat.
requirement for a guy for me. My love language is stability because I never had a partner who gave me stability like before. So that's my love languages. And I I know that I bring stability to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna make sure these bills is paid. We sending kids to college. We, credit card bills and car payments. Like, I need structure. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you cook. My house gonna stay clean because I got OCD, but cooking is not a necessity. I need your ass to truly live up to protecting and providing. Like, I need you to go to work, bring the coin in. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
coin or the dollars?
both of them.
Oh, say no more.
They all add up. I
Yeah.
go to Price Chopper at the coin shack machine.
Good.
It all add up.
So what if your man? Okay. So what if your man, right? He was doing cool, and he fell on hard times. Would you?
10
And
toes
that-
down. Let's go.
But what if he fell on hard times and it's been about a year?
Nah.
What would you do?
No. Because there's gonna be a grace period on this fall back on hard times.
That's what I'm
you know
saying,
What I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna hold you down, but you can't hold me up. Like, you hold me hostage, my guy. Like, nah, you gonna get your ass on Indeed, find you some jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't taking care of no niggas. Like, you go back to your mama house for that.
So what's the grace period if he loses his job? What's the grace period? What y'all think? If he loses
With
his job?
COVID going on, I'd say 6 months. But unemployment's so fire right now. Like, how can you follow a hard times? You know what I mean? Like, dial Trump up. We need that coin. Get online, whatever you do for unemployment. But
Food stamps, everything.
right, food stamps,
Yeah.
ASAP.
Right.
We doing that first day. Oh, you lost your job, baby? Go downtown. Tell you You know what I'm
So do
saying?
y'all look at females different that take care of dudes?
Absolutely. Like, I'm not taking care of no nigga. Like, I'm just not. Like, you can just go to your mama's house for that. But I will say, I'm all about caring for my man. So I will, if we in this mutual relationship and you taking care of home, of course I'm gonna take care of you. You taking care of me when I fall, of course I'm gonna take care of you. But just the flat out Jody me, I ain't even that. I'm cool on Jody.
How long would you give your dude if he fell off, Mariah?
I give him some time. I mean, especially if we've been in a relationship and he held it down for all those years. Like, due to the fact now that I don't pay bills at all. So
God is good.
therefore I save. So I tell Tim all the time, like, if you ever was to need it, I would have it for you. So if he would be like, can I have it? But see, I have a man that his pride is high. Tim does not believe in, like, I'm not gonna ask you, like, I'm the provider.
So y'all not going half on nothing.
No. It's like, I'm gonna do this.
And you run
So
your
do y'all
business.
believe in going half on bills and household and? Cause I go half right now.
I believed in going half, but he just believed in taking care of it, and I just believed to say thank you because I've been doing it for so long by myself.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I want to take this break if it, but as we progress and when we do get a bigger house, like, I'm all for helping as much as I need help. Just watching him take care of everything, that lets me know that he has the stability to hold the weight
Yeah.
of me
Yeah.
and our two kids. So it's like, I'm always gonna be there for him,
That's so.
That's why we always in the meetings. and one thing I can say about her, right, is like we go out to eat a lot, and if whether me or Tim will pay the tab, like she gonna always rush to pay the tip. Like a lot of female, I think like, and some may not agree with me. I think that that's cool. Like if I pay the tip, if I pay the tab,
Yeah.
pay the tip.
Yeah, I believe in that. Like,
And
I
that's
don't
something
want-
that I learned with being with Tim. So that's why I say, like, you can find somebody that can mold you into loving you and mold you into loving yourself and teaching you so much stuff that you've never learned before, period. Because Tim told me the importance of tipping. I didn't know. Like, you'll get $2 from me. Like, here's $2. That's just because it says tip. So I'm like, I'll get $2. But knowing the importance that they make $3 an hour and
Right.
they
That's
survive
their
off of their
livelihood.
tips, you like, okay, if you gave me good customer service and you gave me good service, period, like, I'm gonna bless you with a nice tip, So that's just something that I learned just being with him. Like, you pay the bill, I tip. I pay the bill, he tip. That's just something that I do. And I feel like waiters deserve more than $3. So I'm like, if y'all tips is what y'all live on, if you give me good customer service,
Yes.
you're gonna get tip. Y'all just
I had made a post about that, and the females like, nah, I ain't supposed to pay no tip. He's supposed to pay for everything.
Everything.
So I was reading this book called Whole Tactics: How to Get a Man to Support You, financially without sex or whatever. And that was one of the things is that men are supposed to foot the whole bill. But I feel like we it's 2020, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you're financially carrying the load, then I'm handicapped, like, to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I feel indebted to you. So now I feel like I owe you sex. I owe you this. I owe you that. When you say jump, I'm how high because you're providing my way of life.
That's true. That's why Tim pays the bills and everything, and I get food, I get toilet tissue, paper towels, dish soap, because I still want to feel entitled to something. I don't want you to think like I just
You
do
own
everything,
me.
and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna make sure all the necessities of the house we do have. So that is.
So how do y'all feel as men when there's women that say, no, I'm not gonna pay for nothing. You tip, you pay, and I'm just there.
say I ain't never paid for them. But I mean, it depends on the situation. But if I'm just now meeting you and I'm just trying to fuck and I take you to Burger King or something, I'm gonna pay for it. Well,
Wait, so
What the heck?
you getting the
You
draws
just-
with some
Burger
BK to have it your way?
yeah, I mean, if I'm trying to get them panties, then I'm gonna get you an extra value meal. If not, I might give you a 6-piece nugget with a small fry. Make sure they fresh though.
Like, are you kidding me? Are this true? Like, are girls really going to Burger
These are the
King?
Burger King coupons right
Now I'll take you to Jack Stack.
Jack Stack
But,
is like a new Burger King, like low key.
I mean, but Jack Stack shit, that shit about $40.
For the two of y'all.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, but if I'm trying to, I wouldn't expect it, but now I'm gonna go in that thing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay for it. But damn, show some initiative. You gonna pay the tip?
So what happens when the waiter comes out and the girl pays the tip? How does that make y'all feel?
Man, this girl she did me like that. When was 2 weeks ago? She like, hey, we all four with her. She like, hey, I got it. I looked at her like, baby, you got it. What's poppin'?
You know she watched that live
Locked in.
video.
Uh,
So
But it
you
don't
know.
matter. She did it. She like, so I'm like, hell nah. So I'm acting like I'm trying to fight her, but I'm like, nah, I got it. But in my head, I'm like, hell yeah, go ahead and pay this thing. So she like, man, I got it all. So I try to pay the tip. She said, nah, I got it all. Here.
She trying to get in there like swimwear, huh?
And where you think she at?
So, Duddy, how do you feel about that?
If a girl pay the tab,
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna make something real special for the next time. That way, just get a little initiative to show that she working. She basically building the same foundation that you building in, so she can be invested.
Okay. So there's gonna be a next time.
Definitely.
So what if you pay the tab and she don't leave the tip? Like,
Then they gotta go off the vibes, like.
okay.
Yeah, so if she ain't giving me the good vibes and then I gotta pay and she don't tip, then it's like, damn.
Okay, so where are y'all taking a girl on the first date? And then if y'all are asked on the first date, what are y'all expecting to go or do on the first date if the girl asks you?
You asked us what's the best first date we took a female at?
I mean, you can say the best or just where, like, what's good for a first date?
What's good? Probably take her to like an art museum or something. Show her
Oh
something
my
real
God.
fancy, creative.
See, I feel like that's kind of self-centered because you into art.
Yeah.
I mean, but if she's
You know-
if she's into me, then I gotta show her a little piece of me to show her what I'm into. But it also could be like showing her other sides of Kansas City, which Kansas City is a big art place, but also going like wine tastings and stuff like that. Maybe get some lunch or something like that.
Wine tasting is always fire. I love wine tasting.
I'm gonna take a motherfucker to a restaurant. I ain't gonna be boozy. Well, it was Kona Grill till they seen that mouse in there, but I'm gonna take you somewhere that got somewhere where on the plaza either got I remember I took this one girl right to the melting pot. I took this girl to the melting pot. That motherfucker was $350, baby girl. We won't be coming back here. Hey,
That was your first time going there?
Was it? We
So
in that
you
mother.
never know.
I wondered why they kept on like, hey, they got suits and everything. They coming with we trying different stuff, and I got 2 different waiters, and then I'm in there for 2.5 hours.
Did she have some WAP?
Hell nah.
So you got twice.
I got twice. I'm in this thing like watching paint dry. I'm like, are you serious? Like, her moan is retarded. Like, it gotta be a pretty moan. Like, her moan retarded. I'm like, man, hey, that's the first
Her
time I
expectations,
faked the orgasm. A
So
nut.
you faked it up.
I faked the nut. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be booed.
So if you're asked on a date by a girl, where do y'all expect to go? Like, what are you expecting for the girl to do?
I want her to plan the whole thing.
Right, she's gonna plan the whole thing, but like, where would you want to go on the first date?
Tank can get a jump out of a plane or something, man. I like that.
See, you ought to be dressed.
Yeah, you on that crazy shit. It ain't that deep.
Mariah, you plan dates?
Yeah. Me and Tim has a date tomorrow, cat little girl. But yeah, I do plan dates, but it's like
I suck at that.
I'm not like perfect about it either, but I know it's something that I want to do to kind of keep us like spicy, like, you know, because especially when you lack in some areas, I still want to kind of keep it, you know, mellowed out. So I'm not like I'm back to making romantic rose petals and all that type of stuff, but I will take you to places that I know that you enjoy.
Okay.
Hey, this girl took me. Where is that at? Liberty Memorial.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It's like I think it was
Overlooking
lookout
the
point.
city. Uh-huh.
Man, that was the dopest shit I ever did. Like, she was like, "Hey, I want to take you somewhere," and she had some little sandwiches and stuff. It was cold, but I never thought the Liberty Memorial because that's where they say, you know, don't go up there. You know, I ain't tripping off gay people, but that's what they said. That's where all the gay people.
I didn't miss it out.
So, what the? But that was
Wait,
so
the
dope.
boys?
That was my. I don't know. That's what they say.
Okay.
But that was so dope, man. Shout out to her. You know, that was the dopest first
I'm
date
still
I
mad
had.
shit.
It
That's
was
what's
cold. So, yeah.
Okay.
Take-
Okay.
Yeah. Where's your best first date you went?
I really suck. I need to actually get better at planning dates. Like,
Know that a guy took you to.
I'm really such a fucking ghetto person. Like, I'm,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really a cheap date. Like, I'm like, take me to get some wings and things. We can sit in the park, or we can go back home and chill. Like, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not all caught up like that. Like,
If it's time to go home and chill, that means it's time to put them candles on, Mariah candles, and get it popping.
When you get married, you're gonna have a rude awakening.
That's
because
what I'm
sex
trying to
is
tell-
not
Yeah,
on you.
and I'm engaged, and it's just like
Not on you.
Three,
Like,
what, about 3 times a week?
I'm not averaging that.
I probably
What the-
average that.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not averaging that right now.
But that's
I'm
like
telling y'all have a rude awakening. When y'all get married,
We in our prime though right now.
are you really? You in your prime?
I'm just not hitting my prime.
You for sure do be or in your prime. But
It's lit.
you gotta play catch up. Or you just need to stay single so you can keep getting some wine.
Nah, see, it's not. I don't want to have sex all the time. Don't get
Okay.
me wrong. People think that I'm out here just fucking everybody. Or I want to have sex all the time. That's far from the case. But I want to get it in when I want to get it in.
Who's from?
I want to get it in when I want to get it in, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's understandable.
At least give me some head 3 times a week or something.
Oh, no, you lying. Anyway.
real bad. That's not my fault.
Let's do it. My shit ain't cracking like that. Ain't text messages.
Oh, I can hear it, so it's picking up. So Duddy, tell us about where we can contact you to purchase paintings. Or are you for hire?
Hell yeah. Contact me, Deontay Thomas on Facebook, AFKADUDY on Facebook and Instagram. Artists want me known as Duddy on Twitter. Yeah, I'm everywhere.
So do you host parties all the time? Do you host painting sets all the time? Can
Yeah.
somebody like book you for a private party? Or
Yeah. So I do private events, sipping paint, smoking paints, painting snacks, murals.
what's painting snacks?
Painting snacks is for kids.
Oh, okay.
It's like an entry level to teach art to kids. Basically breaking down cartoons to basic shapes and lines.
Okay, that's cool. So Mariah, what is next for you? Do y'all have a wedding date?
Yes, August 29th, 2021.
Okay. And Mariah, you do candles and all that?
Yes, I do candles. You can follow my candle page, Brew by Stu Candle Collection, on Facebook, Brew by Stu Candle Collection on Instagram. My website will be launching September 13th.
And I need my candles.
Yes, got you, girl. Sitting on the shelf.
And so, what is next for Real Entertainment? And then we didn't even get into the DeMario Gray Foundation. Like, I feel like that's something that you started that I'm like hugely proud of you for,
Yes.
amongst other things. But
Shout out to the team. You know, they ain't my team. We our team behind the Mario Gray Foundation. We just centered around the youth. We trying to get back. So the Mario Gray Foundation. Our next event. Shout out to the Peace Parade. Y'all made that go, and you were a part of that.
duh.
Yeah, you did your thing.
Why would you?
Hey, talk to me. Yeah, but shout out to my whole team. You know, they did their thing. The Peace Parade was cracking over 2,100 people, no accidents and nothing. So that was cool. And September the 19th, we got the Show Me Stay Showdown. We filming a movie as well. It's gonna be like Drumline but better. You know, we got people coming from Minnesota, Chicago, Minnesota, all of them from out of town, you know. But it's gonna be dope. And then right after that, we right back. We got 10 coming, October the 3rd. So yeah, man, we work.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Super proud of you.
I appreciate it.
So Rio Entertainment and the DeMario Gray Foundation, two separate entities. So don't get them confused. You know, you can run a business and give back to the community and do things for kids too.
And the reason why I love my team so much, right? We give back, and when we give back, we give it back. You know, and our heart is into it. And when you're doing good things, you know, you're gonna always, especially when you're at the top, you're gonna always have people that try to hate on you, try to, you know, put salt on your name, try to do this and do that. It's not just because they're hating, it's because they want to be in the spot that you're in. But it's better to kill people with kindness. I mean, keep a mental note behind it and just keep on pushing. Just keep on pushing no matter what.
That's what's up. Well, thank y'all for coming and co-hosting the Unapologetic Opinions podcast with me. I need the whole team next time.
Right. We
We
got
don't
that.
see me talk. Next time we're gonna have the whole crew.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Team.
Shalonda, she behind the camera. Thank you, girl.
Put your face in the
You
camera,
know
show
what
them
I'm
new
saying?
braids,
You
girl.
know what I'm saying?
Feel me?
But we rapping. Like that's it. Like y'all got some last words or shout outs or
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
you are welcome. Thank y'all for being on the
Shout
show.
out to my mama. She gonna see this on Facebook. She gonna be proud.
Shout out to my
Shout
boy
out to
Tim.
Mom.
Right,
You
Tim, we
doing
miss
this
you.
24-hour fake training, man. Real dude, man. That's my guy. Love him to death.
Pastor struck again.
Yeah. Eddie. Hey, and listen, before I leave, shout out to Kiki, man. Kiki, she, if y'all don't know, y'all host the lady that's over this, the beautiful woman. She is the original. You know you're the originator of the host.
You know.
I mean, she don't like to toot her own horn, but she's the originator of the host. Like,
Thank you. Thank you.
and she's always been so like modest. Like, no matter what I do, like, she always best friend. I'm there. Like, this is my last time. I be getting emotional with her because,
proud of her.
man, like, everybody know my mom passed. As soon as I got the call, she called me. It's like, Bess, wherever you at, I'm coming to you. And like, I will never forget that. Like, I will never forget that. Like, no matter what I got going on, she gonna always. I called her this morning, and I was pissed. And just try to. Sometimes I call her to talk to her. Like sometimes people need to talk. And she stopped me mid-sentence. Like, what's wrong, Bess? Like, people would think that me and her slept together or nothing like that. Never. I won't even look at her like that. Never. I love this girl with everything. Ounce of my man, everything. So, But the thing is, like, know y'all friends, and if they're y'all friends, y'all gonna study, y'all gonna know. I never had to tell her when something's wrong. She already know. So yeah, man, we got friends and associates. If you a friend, check on your friend.
I believe in that. You know, I believe in being genuine. I believe in just being supportive. Like, support costs $0. You know what I'm saying? When you genuinely fuck with somebody, and I just don't mess with a lot of people. I just don't. I'm not somebody that is clicked up and pulled up with different people. I go off of vibes. It could be 10 people in a room, and 2 of them I cling to, and you know, I rock out with them. I support them. I love them through anything. I feel like I clinged in this foundation with Mariah. You know what I'm saying? Just because of her authenticity. Like, she's just a real person, you know what I'm saying, outside of being a first lady and things that she has going on in the community and all of that. She's just very authentic, and I just picked up on that, and I just love that about her. So not to say that we friends, but I really love Mariah. Like, she's just a solid person. But to talk about Mario, like, I was just like, I think I shot my shot with this friendship. Like, I just need a male friend. I like to hang around guys. I'm not the gossip girl or anything like that. So I'm just like, I need a guy friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to turn up a little bit. So, you know, he's in the entertainment business. I'm in the entertainment business. So I was just like, me and him about to be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up in Hilltop together. Like, our mamas knew each other back then, but we weren't close like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's already a history there. So I was just like, I need to reach out to him, not knowing that months down the line that he will lose his mom and really need somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost a brother and had 0 support. I'm not gonna say 0 support, but I felt like I was just out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't lost my mom, so I cannot say that I relate. But some of those emotions and just not knowing if you going or coming sometimes, I just felt like I needed to be there. You know, you don't have to say anything. I don't want anything from you. I just want to be there. And sometimes people just need to learn to just be in silence and just be there. So I don't need any accolades. I appreciate the shout out, but when I love, I love. When I support, I support. Ain't no half-ass with me. Like, I don't have a gray area. Like, either I fuck with you or I don't. And I'm very vocal if I don't. I keep my distance if I don't. I leave people where they stand at if I don't, you know. And that's just that. So
That's it. That's the end of that. Just
I
that.
do want to piggyback and say that this is a dope foundation. Anybody knows me, I might not be super popular, but I am super funny at me. Period. I don't jest. I will look at you. I will stare. That's just how I am. And I'm real big on, like, loyalty when it comes to us as being a foundation. I would never sit and entertain something, like, for instance, if somebody talks about our foundation, I look at us all as a family. And I never will want to entertain anything that can antagonize anybody's character in our foundation. If you talk about me or if you see somebody else talking about me, the most I would want you to do is be quiet. I don't want no entertainment. I don't want no nothing, because if you a foundation, then you either leeching off of us or you either helping us. And I feel like if it's not genuine with nobody here or in the foundation, then I do feel like it can break our foundation up in many areas. So
right.
I do want to say our foundation is dope, but we do gotta nip things in the bud when it do come to certain things. And I just want to let y'all know that I am grateful for being in this foundation, because I found people who can actually see me for me and not the title that I have. So I do want to say thank you guys for seeing me for me.
All right. Any last words, Duddy? We got serious.
Man, I was gonna
You
say,
know what I'm saying?
take care of your community. Community take care of you.
Yeah.
Casey got a lot of talent out here. We just need to support each other.
That's facts.
So
That's very real.
work work with the next creative, work with the next person. It ain't gotta be in different fields. It can be in the same field. We can all eat though.
Yeah, different fields, same fields, share posts, support, be positive about other people's, events and things like that. And just be genuine, man. Like, your character at the end of the day is all you got. So once you compromise your character or your integrity with me, like, you dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't rock with you. So be who you are behind closed doors as well as in front of people's face. And just be supportive. You know what I'm saying? But, we got real deep, real serious right there. But, you know what I'm saying? This is the end of the show. Again, thank y'all so much for being a part of the show. I'm very grateful to have y'all. And y'all welcome back anytime.